Hello, YouTube. My first time really going live, because we're just having a good time. So, something to just know, anybody that does follow me here on YouTube, even if you catch this video later, is that I do these free card reading on Fridays, every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can actually head over to Just Be Inspired on Instagram, and you can follow all the different content that I share and also join into that community. So go ahead and just put on my AirPods. Actually, no, you know what? That might be a little bit challenging. My internet's been a little bit funky today. So, all right. Hello and welcome. Let me turn up the brightness here. There we go. Hi. I'm going to try to look two places at once. We'll see how that goes. Make sure that I am. Yes. Okay. Let's do it. Hello, Instagram. Hi, beautiful souls. We are here live for 2023 collective card reading, what this year has in store. We're also going to do a brief meditation. Hello there. Hello. Okay, let me just put in the chat what's happening here. Hi everyone. I've missed you all so much. I'm streaming actually for the first time also on YouTube. So this is happening simultaneously. Give me a lot of love, because everybody knows here that if you know me, you know that tech is not my skill set. All right, hold on one second. Ooh, why is it spinning? Okay, there we go. There we go. Let me pin that. Okay. Hello, everyone. YouTube. Also, hello to everybody here on Instagram. I've missed you all. It's been a journey. People who don't know me on YouTube, hello. It's been a journey of really, I physically got pretty sick. So that's why you haven't seen me on lives, and that's why I haven't really been engaging or responding. My body is still recovering and I'm still figuring things out. I won't go into the details, but that's why I've been a little bit more absent here on social media. So I love you all, and I didn't really want to kind of put too much out there in the sense of telling everybody that I wasn't feeling well, just because I really needed to rest and kind of just recalibrate. And I'm still doing that, but I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm really grateful to be able to be back. So yeah, there's definitely some amazing things coming down the pipeline, and I am feeling the inspiration to get going strong, but I'm also listening to my body and taking it a little bit more of a subdued track, if you will. I will be having a crystal live sale though on January 26th and 27th. So that will be awesome. My birthday is next Wednesday, so maybe we could do something great for my birthday and I can do a live and hang out with all of you, because I love you all so much. And yeah, I figured that we can enter into the space of being in 2023, what some of the words and insights this year has to offer us. And so I'm going to start with actually us just tuning in. I was supposed to go live on Insight Timer, another one of amazing platforms that I'm on. However, I put 11 p.m. versus 11 a.m. So when I went to join the live today, I was like, your live starts in like 12 hours. Well, it was like 11 hours and something minutes. And I was like, okay, so I'm coming back strong. But know that you can also join me every Friday on Insight Timer. And I figured that I would do a little brief, kind of quick thing that I was going to do there on here because why not? So here we go. So wherever you are, I'm going to just start to. I'm actually going to play a little bit of music in the background. Tell me if you can hear it. I'm so like tech savvy this year going into it. How are y'all doing? I missed your beautiful face too. Tell me how you are all feeling. How is this new year treating you? I'd love to know. Yeah. All right. Tell me how you're feeling. I want to know. I want to know if he really loves me. All right. Can you hear this? Hello there, Raven Energy. So I'm going to just start by cleansing the space. I'm using matches. I'm going old school. I just love the way that matches smell. I know it sounds like weird, but like when you light them, it just is like the best thing ever. So let me know if you can hear me, gentle music in the background as we're going to enter the portal of 2023 before we start this collective card reading. And I'll probably do individual card readings as well for everybody. I'll probably bounce off of YouTube when I do the individual. Watching you briefly right now, I'm moving to my. Oh, congratulations, loves. Okay, so just take that in. Palo Santo is an amazing, beautiful way for us to cleanse the energy, but keep what is working still here. So it cleanses the lower vibrations, but helps to raise the higher ones. It's also great for creativity, abundance. And so wherever you are, I invite you to just take a moment. You can even place your hand or hands on your heart or fingertips and take a deep breath in through the nose and gently letting that go out through the mouth. And one more time, taking a deep breath in through the nose, letting that go out through the mouth. And actually just last one. Taking this long, slow, deep inhale, feeling the heart come to the hand or the fingertips or hands. And just hold that breath and let it all out. I'm going to invite you that you start to imagine the numbers 2023, activating a little bit of your clairvoyance with your eyes closed, if available. If not, that's okay. But just seeing these numbers, 2023. And as you see these beautiful numbers appear before you notice this beautiful door in between the 20 and the 23. This golden door, this golden knob. And you place your hand on the knob and you turn it and you just start to open the door. And as you open the door, you see this beautiful prism of all of the colors of the rainbow, the chakras, vibrant red, beautiful orange, yellow, an emerald green, beautiful sky blue, a deeper indigo blue, and purple to ultraviolet light. And as you are in this prism, you start to just breathe in some of the words that this year has to offer us. And the first word is hope. And so just breathing in any hope right now, exhaling out disbelief. And now breathing in rebirth, exhaling out transformation. Breathing in abundance, exhaling out scarcity. Breathing in rest, exhaling out responsibilities. And as you sit in this prism of this beautiful energy, I'm going to start to pull cards for this new year. This new year is a number 7. 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7, which is offering us inner awareness, aligning to our true soul purpose and spiritual awakening. So I'm going to pull 7 cards. And so as you're in this prism, just sending me all of your love here on YouTube and also Instagram of all the different insights. And I'm pulling from my Animal and Chakra Oracle deck. And so taking one last deep breath in and letting that go. Thank you so much for joining in. All right, here we go. So, the first card that we have here, showing it to YouTube and to Instagram. Hello, beautiful souls. Is I create what best serves me, illusions birth. I love that we are starting out this year with this card. So the thing is that 2022, we went into it still with a lot of fears of like, I had these high expectations for 2021, and now I'm not sure what 2022 is going to bring. And it wasn't that we went into like it with fear, we went into it with hesitation, not fully owning our authority, falling into perhaps some of the illusions. And so really what we are being called to do this year is to birth new homes that best serve us. So, what are the webs that you've been creating for the last 2 years? What are the stories and where are the hesitations that are showing up in your relationships? Because this is spider energy, sacral chakra, that are perhaps like not letting you really own your power. So if you perhaps have been feeling like, how can I really be more abundant this year? How can I show up for my friendships? How can I show up for my relationships? How can I show up in my career? What are some of the illusions that I've placed in the limitations around those relationships? And which ones am I ready to create a new web for? Because that's what we have here, birth illusions, because a lot of that is just fear, false evidence appearing real. And so I'm not saying that some of your fears are not real, but I would really take a pen to the paper and really think about what fears have I been holding on to that are an illusion, and how can I birth something new in the relationships outside of me that help me to create what best serves me. Love that card. Woo! Already starting off strong. Here we go. All right. Next, we have I cleanse to clear. Love this. Frog, potential, navigate, solar plexus chakra. So I think that this is really important because I think a lot of us are right now, we're feeling motivated, but we also kind of feel like this sense to cleanse lingering energy. If you've been feeling that, please put that in the chat or the comments here below. If you've been like, you're feeling inspired, you're ready to activate your dreams, but you also feel like this lingering energy that like is slowly dissipating. That's the thing. It's definitely dissipating. It's dwindling. It's very, very small. Yes, yeah. So, this is really like the thing is when the frog comes around, think about this. Frogs can be seen and they can live on the land or, in the water, but they're truly the most visible after the rain. Okay. And so this is like saying, like, once you really cleanse that lingering, excuse my, French, but okay. That is like where you're going to be able to master your own potential. That's what this year is about, mastering your own potential. Because when the frog's energy comes through, it's inviting us, okay, to really own our personal power, but on every single orc body. That means physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, that we are truly leaping towards what best serves us, but we ourselves trust in that leap. Whew. It's one thing to take a leap, but it's another thing to actually trust in the leap, right? Because we can leap to things all the time. We can leap to things that serve us, that don't serve us. But this is really an invitation to trust in that leap for nobody else but yourself this year. And I know that some of you might say that that sounds selfish, but it's not. It's actually helping all of those around you, because let's see what we got going on next. And I will take some personal card readings, so stay tuned. I rejuvenate, self-love, purity. Exactly. Peacock crown chakra. I rejuvenate. That's the other thing that this year is offering us. Okay. Hi, YouTube. So funny. I've never like double streamed. So I'm like, what's going on here? So 2023, self-love. And you know what self-love looks like this year? Resting more. Being in your body versus being in the doing. A lot of us this year are going to experience perhaps more fatigue, perhaps like moments where we just feel like we need to like sit and do nothing. And if you struggle with that energy, which I do as a Capricorn, I'm like a triple Capricorn over here. I'm like a double Capricorn, Capricorn rising, Capricorn sun. So, but I feel so Capricorn energy that I've been really struggling with this one of more resting. And so give yourself time to rejuvenate. It doesn't have to look like, a nap for 2 hours. It can look like for 20 minutes. But this is a year that we're resting because there's so much spiritual awakening happening this year that we're going to feel those levels of ascension. And so it's really important for us to kind of come back down into ourselves and give space for rest. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Then we go into I am the master of my domain, courage, personal power. Hi, Mom. So, lion and solar plexus energy. I think that a lot of us are also overcoming this year constrictions that we've placed on ourselves. Hi there, Amy. Love you, beautiful soul. Please send love. I've missed you all. I've missed you all. It's been a hot second. So please, I love you all. If this is resonating, let me know. I think a lot of us have been operating from constrictions that were maybe like not necessarily from our own design, but from outside forces, whether that be our ego. I'm feeling very strong of like our ego. And I love what Wayne Dyer says, edging God out, or that be, from other people, that be from, your work and wherever, family, friendships, whatever. But a lot of us have been just in that space where we haven't felt that energy of being in control. And now we're realizing that we are the masters of our domain. And I mean by domain, because this is solar plexus lion, yourself, right? Your self awareness, your self worth, your self deserving. And so we may not have it all figured out this year, but we're learning how to be in the activation of what that frequency looks like. Does that make sense? Let me know. Okay. Um, because this is a year of us deserving more joy, infinite sweetness. And I'm going to invite everybody here on YouTube and also here on Instagram that we take the time to journal and reflect of what truly brings you joy. And maybe like what brings you joy that you're like, this is what's coming through. What brings you joy that you're currently not doing? What brings you joy that you're currently not doing? Because we have here hummingbird, infinite sweetness, and crown chakra. And so this is like where like we're like, oh yeah, like this is joyful, but it's like, no, no, no. What is it that you haven't been doing that can now bring you that joy? And so tapping into that frequency is going to be so potent. Yeah. Doing the things that bring you joy that you're not currently doing. Challenging. That's what Spirit's saying. And I will overcome resilience, elephant, and root chakra. You know, the thing is that whether we like it or not, I always hated this phrase when people are like, oh, you're so strong. I'm like, I'm sick of being strong. But we are. We're more strong. We're more resilient, and we are more connected into what it is that we can go through. And so whenever you feel that frustration, that reactive energy this year, just know that you can overcome it by tapping into your strength. The elephant is one of the most, strongest animals physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And so, we still have inflation happening. We still have all these different things that are outside of us that are in our environment that are going to affect our energy. I say this all the time with my one-on-ones, like chakras, they are these energetic vortexes, these vacuums that are taking in the health of our environment. And so as things start to rise and increase, we're going to feel that in within ourselves. And so that's why it's really important to know that you will overcome. That's where it's really important to know for yourself, like that I am strong, I am capable to overcome. Big one, big one, big one. I feel like this should just be the sum up for the whole year. I pulled 7 cards, like I said, for 2023. I trust the process, fortune, patience, crane, and chakra energy. Okay, so this is the great thing. This is going to be a more abundant year. Okay, please feel free to leave in the comments how any of this is resonating with you. But this is going to be a more abundant year. However, it's about us being patient in that process. Okay. Whenever the crane's energy comes through, they are a very great sign in, I believe it's Japan, but I think we'll say like Asian culture because I'm not quite sure. That there is fortune, prosperity coming, but it's almost like, yeah, but when, right? So this is a year of really trusting the process, of knowing that there are good things ahead, and that the flip side to all of this outside energy is that we're actually going to be more abundant, but just trusting the process of that. So here we go for just like a quick recap, and then I'm going to end my live stream here on YouTube and then just jump over here to take some individual readings. So you can put in the question mark if you have anything. I feel like we're going to have a lot of people today because I haven't been on for a while. So I love you all. So the first one is I create what best serves me. Okay. Really saying like, what fears am I ready to leave behind to birth new ideas, to be in the vision of what it looks like for myself to feel powerful in all the relationships around me. What does it look like to be in your highest vibration in all the relationships around you? We still have some cleansing energy here. There's still some limiting self-imposed, okay, constrictions that we get to clear so that we can feel our potential and navigate in our personal power in our solar plexus with the frog's energy. So just really thinking about what is it that I want to cleanse to truly trust in the leap, not just leaping in, but to actually trust in that leap. Because think about it. If you were to just like leap right now, if I were to leap off this chair, if I were to really trust in exactly where I'm landing, that's probably going to have a whole different sturdy, solid landing versus me just leaping and being like, I'm leaping versus I'm leaping and I know where I get to land. You don't have to land there, you get to land there. This year is really about resting, rejuvenating, self love, purity, whatever that looks like, being in less action and more being. This, like I said, is a very spiritually awakening year. It is a number 7, which is inviting us to go more inward. I know how much more inward can we go, but it really is. I think that the last 2 years, our outside forces have perhaps forced us to go inward. Whereas now, how can you go inward by not forcing it, but by making time for it? Who? By not forcing it, but by making time for it. I am the master of my domain. A lot of us have put some, BS on our own master, healing. Like we are the masters of our healing in each moment. And so this card is really kind of saying like what limitations, the lion, solar plexus, I am the master of my domain, have you placed on yourself that's not letting you truly embrace what it is that you're bringing into your environment, like what's going on there? Because we get to really deserve joy. But like I said, write down the things that right now you are not doing that bring you joy. Okay? I'm going to challenge you for whatever reason with this hummingbird's energy, crown chakra, infinite sweetness, because the word here is infinite. So going above and beyond what you're currently doing and go into that infinite space of what actually helps you to deserve joy. We're still going to be experiencing some frustration from all the different things that are happening outside of us. However, whenever that happens, remind yourself that you're going to overcome. You're going to overcome anything that's outside of you to help you to tap into being less reactive and more grounded. Yeah, exactly. And then I trust the process. We may end this year being like, okay, I feel better, but like I didn't necessarily like accomplish everything that I wanted to accomplish. Like, I'm not trying to say that to like, I am a psychic, I am a medium. I'm going to have a really cool special. I think I'm going to do like a reading special for people for online only, to like do something cool for like the new year ahead. But I do think that this is, we may end the year, this is what I'm psychically getting, that we just feel a shift. That maybe it's not necessarily like I've accomplished everything and I've done everything and I feel so much better, but maybe it's like, wow, I did see an increase in my abundance. Wow, I did notice that I felt a little bit better. Wow, I noticed that I stopped, participating in relationships that didn't serve me. We can't just let it go like the Frozen song, okay? If we could just let it go like the Frozen song, and if I were to like literally say, hey, what's up? I'm just being inspired. I am a Reiki master and a crystal shop, and I've figured out how to let it go. I probably would have, so many people booked. Be like, yep, she learned how to let it go. Now, unattainable. Love the song. Love the song. Unattainable. We can't just let it go. We can't just go through like our existence of, being on this planet for however long you've been on this planet for and just be like, all right, I'm going to just like let it go. It's like, no. But we get to notice the small shifts. So this year, don't overwhelm yourself. This is crown chakra. Don't overthink, okay, your experience. Let yourself just notice the small shifts. And that is where we get to really align. Manifesting is all about chasing a feeling. So the feeling is in the small shifts. It's not in the overall desired outcome. So again, I hope that serves you well. YouTube, it's been so much fun streaming with you. I'm going to head out. So now I can focus on doing some Instagram personal messages. So, if you do want a personal reading, please feel free to put it into the questions. And you can follow me YouTube on Just Be Inspired on Instagram to get a personal reading. All right, much love. All right, so we ended that stream.